Willkommen, benvenida, bienvenue. Hello, I'm Michelle again. I don't know. I don't know if you know who I am. If you don't, I'm telling my life story. Okay, I was talking about my mom. May I continue? Thank you. Now, my mom was a firm believer, even though she didn't believe in the Bible. She called me a Jesus freak and a Christian fanatic, which meant I was doing something right. uh, she was a firm believer in spare the rod, spoil the child. But here's the thing. She never hit my brother. If my brother did something wrong, I was his whipping girl. Now, back in the slave days, a whipping girl was a little white girl would have a little black girl the same age. They would play together and everything. But if the little white girl did something wrong, they beat the little black girl. Not the little white girl. And it was supposed to make the little white girl apparently feel bad that the little black girl got whooped for her doing something bad. I don't know how that works. You know, people used to think the world was flat. So, you know. Ideas change, people evolve, it happens. Anyway, I was the whipping girl. So, she went to the school and told them, I never do anything wrong, but told them that if I get out of hand, to whip me. Now, when I went to my school, my high school, in Ohio, I had a thing, and my thing was, no fighting. It's about love. If you're going to fight, you got to fight me first. And then if you can beat me up, then you can go fight them. But you got to beat me up. And I was not upset to kick a boy. And I would warn him. I'd be like, if you don't stop, I'm going to kick you. If you don't, if the third time I say I'm going to kick you, the third time I kick you. You'll find that the number 3 with me works like in a fight. In a fight, stop. Mommy's working. No. Go eat your hot dogs. So, in a fight, don't touch me because I'll take you as an enemy. But if you say my name 3 times, you know, give me some space between the 3 times. Let me get mine. I'll stop. So, you're distracted, mommy. Anyway, stop. I love you. So anyway, one day, I had to go to the bathroom, and I was in my class. And my teacher, the other children were being rude and disrespectful, making fart noises and, you know, saying booger, you know, little dumb, stupid stuff. And he evidently was having a bad day that day. And he just was you know, country people say fit to be tied. He was fit to be tied. And, I had to go to the bathroom. I always had to go to the bathroom around that same time. Every day. I had to go to the bathroom. Usually I made it to the bathroom before class, but this day something happened, 911, and I needed to go. And I raised my hand, and he got mad, and I said, I have to go to the bathroom, and if you don't let me go to the bathroom, I'm going to pee right here. And I wasn't being disrespectful. I meant that I wasn't going to be able to hold it much longer. Girls, can I get an amen? Amen. Because, you know, hey, I'm going to tell you about my body, too, one of these days. But I got so much to tell you. Anyway, so he's like, rah. I was like, I'm going. He says, well, why, after you go to the bathroom, he scribbles a note. You go to the principal's office. I go to the bathroom. I go to the principal's office. The principal tells me they believed in spanking back then. There's a big old football man named Moose. What the Sam? You are not finished. I told him, I said, look, he's having a bad day today, and I had to go to the bathroom, and you're not going to hit me. I said, because this is what I'll do. I'll divorce my mother because she hits me. I'll divorce her. And I'll sue you. And I'll take the pants off your grandmama's ass. I'll take everything from you. I was like 16. And I meant that shit. I meant it. You don't hit me. I have to take it from my mom. You don't know. He could have got his jollies off of hitting young children. You don't know. You don't know. There's a lot of people in the child industry that are not well. There's a lot of them. Some of them want to have children, can't have children. Some of them want to sleep with children, and I do. All that glitters ain't gold, dear. Anyway, let's not get upset. But, well, while we over here, my mom did do something else nice for me. My stepfather, my brother's father, had a son from like the Bahamas someplace. And he came to live with us. And he sodomized me. And I was in the 2nd grade. And I didn't know what to do. I just wanted my mother to catch it. He would lock my little tiny brother, who was 3 years old, in the closet with a glow-in-the-dark mummy book that my little tiny baby brother could see, and it was scary looking to him. And he'd be in there screaming while he was over here sodomizing me. He strapped me to a chair one time and fed me a whole bottle of Tabasco sauce because his accent was funny and I couldn't understand him sometimes because he talked fast and he had a clip when he talked, and so it was very difficult for me to understand him, and he would get angry. He tried to get me to eat Spanish rice out of a can. I guess that's something they like from wherever he was, and that I don't like mushy, soggy rice. I like firm rice. I like steamed rice. I don't like canned Spanish rice, at least that particular brand. Anyway, so he tortured me, and I didn't know God at the time. This is after my mom had drowned me. But before I found God, and we were still in the Lake Valley Acres apartments. That's Razor. Somebody's walking down the street. So anyway, I just kept wishing one night. My mother said she was going to a party at her friend's house. And she would be back later. Well, he wakes me up. He throws him in there. He's screaming bloody murder. I'm in here getting mistreated and abused and everything. And in my mind, I'm like thinking as hard as I can. Come home. Come home now, Mom. Come home now, Mommy. Mommy, come home. Mommy, come home. Come home now, Mommy. Come home now, Mommy. Mommy, come home. Come home, Mommy. Come home, Mommy. Come home, Mommy. Come home. And that's all I could say. In my head, telepathically. Come home. She came home and she caught him. That very night. And remember, there's no such thing as coincidence. I made my mother come home. I thought my mother to come home. I don't know if there's something to do with the intensity of your desire to make something happen faster. I don't know if it's the love that's inside of you that activates it to increase the intensity. I don't know. I'm learning. I'm just going to tell you, maybe you're smarter than me and you can figure it out. But I know it works. I never have liked the word how. Never have, because, generally when somebody asks me how and I don't know, I have to say I don't know. And then if don't nobody know, then stars. So anyway, She came home. She caught him. My pajama bottoms were off. She looked at me. I looked at her. She said, "Put your pajama bottoms on." I said, "Yes, ma'am." I put my pajama bottoms on. She took him in the living room. She unlocked the door for my brother, who had cried himself to sleep. She put him in the bed. She told me to go to bed. And I went in my room, because me and my brother shared a room. We was level. And the next thing I know, I hear the belt and him going, "Ah." I get out of my bed, I come out of my room, and I stared at the edge of the living room, and I watched her beat him. And then in my head, I swear to God, I said, "Beat him with the belt buckle. Beat him with the belt buckle. Beat him with the belt buckle." She took that belt, and she wrapped it, and she started beating him with the belt buckle. And I smiled. I smiled just as big. Yay! Beat him up. Because I went to school for an entire week. My mother is like light bright, and I'm my color. And I went to school wearing her pancake makeup and her bright orange lipstick because I thought I was a woman. They sent a note home with me to my mother. I didn't read the note because it wasn't my note, and I was a good kid. I gave her the note, and she's like, "Why are you wearing my makeup?" She said, "Don't wear my makeup anymore." She knew why. She didn't take me for any psychological evaluation until I was 13. And when she took me, I had always been taught to never air your dirty laundry. Don't tell everybody that I beat you every day. Don't tell everybody that you're on punishment 6 months on and 1 day off. Don't tell everybody that kind of stuff. Don't tell anything. So when I went to the psychiatrist and everything, I wouldn't talk. So they put me under hypnosis. And I guess I talked. By the time they got finished, they called her in to talk to her. They told her I was not crazy, that she was. She got in the car. It was hot, I remember. She got in the car, and she says, "Well, guess what they said?" I said, "I don't know." She said, "They said there's nothing wrong with you." I said, "Really?" You know, because I knew something was wrong with all the stuff I'm going through. She said, "They said something's wrong with me." And then I thought to myself, And I said, "Well, Mommy, that is possible." I'm not sure. I think that day I heard her say, "I hate you." But then I already knew that. I mean, give me some news I don't know. You know, she even one time got mad at me because I didn't have $200 to give to her. She said, "I'm going to take you out of my will. It's supposed to be $500,000. I'm supposed to get $250. He's supposed to get $250. Whatever. It's money. If I get it, yay. If I don't get it, yay. Whatever. I still got to live." So I told her at the time, I said, "Mom, I don't mean to be disrespectful, and I don't mean to be rude, but to be perfectly honest with you, I cannot miss what I have never had. Now, if you gave me the $250,000 and took it back, then I might miss that. But I can't miss something I ain't never had." She got mad. She got mad again. So I gotta stop because it's almost 15 minutes. So I'm gonna keep going. It's the marathon today. Bye.